Trump causing some questions today after saying if her daughter Ivanka were sexually harassed at work, he'd hope that she would quit, find a new career. He made the comment in the context of a conversation with a USA Today writer about former Fox News CEO Roger Ailes, who stands accused of harassment. I think what really got a lot of people was from his son on CBS this morning. This is what Eric Trump said.
I think what he's saying is, Ivanka is a strong, powerful woman. She wouldn't allow herself to be, objected, to it. And by the way, you should certainly take it up with human resources. And I think, she definitely would as a strong person. At the same time, I don't think she would allow herself to be subjected to that. And I think that's the point he was making, and I think he did so well.
Gina wouldn't allow herself to be subjected to sexual harassment. I'm sorry, but I hear that and I'm like, what?
Well, certainly women need to do everything they can to stand up to such injustices in the workplace should they happen. And I think that any father would advise his daughter, if she could, to get out. And so I think that, when we look at things like power, because that's what this really comes down to. This is about power. This really doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. It doesn't matter what line of work you're in, if you're gay or straight. Sexual harassment happens in I think the statistics are about 50% of women report it, and about one-third of men
of women
report
quit their
being
jobs
sexually
then?
harassed.
Should 50% of women quit their jobs? Are 50% of women powerless and not using their power, as Eric Trump and Donald Trump are saying? Because that is bananas.